Hey guys, current energy check-ins for the weekend. Dreams. Dreams. Dreams, dreams, dreams. I don't know what about dreams, but dreams. I've had dreams. I asked and I received. Remember last time I said, oh, I miss dreaming. Should have kept my mouth shut there. Anyways, last night, there were a lot of stuff going on in the dreams, a lot that we don't need to talk about, but this one particular part of one of the dreams, I was looking up and I could see hawks flying, bunch of them. They weren't looking for prey or anything, they were just kind of flying around in circles above me as I was looking up, and they had quite an interesting color. Where they weren't the regular, brown tones and whitish or beige, or they were darker in color and kind of iridescent, which I've never really seen one until after I woke up and I went for a drive this morning and I saw one. Which was kind of like, what the? So I don't know. I mean, I looked it up in terms of what they could represent and all of that, but it's hard to find a flock of iridescent, darkish hawks flying above. And they gave me a sense of peace. So it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm being haunted or, by the hawks. No. It was feeling good. But yeah, this morning after I woke up, I went for a little drive and I saw one flying from this side to that side, and I'm like, is that a fucking hawk that's darker in color? What? Because it was, I couldn't tell exactly, so I don't want to lie, I couldn't tell that it was a hawk, but it was definitely a bigger bird, bigger than the regular. What do we have here that's dark and iridescent? Grackles, or like triple the size of that. So it looked a lot in the way that it was shaped, and it flew by too fast, so I couldn't really, and I was also driving. But it had the silhouette of a hawk. And I'm like, either I didn't pay attention out there, or I've never really seen one in real life, like darker in color. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, cool dreams. But quite, isn't it funny how, and this is in another dream, but isn't it funny how in dreams we can travel places that in real life it just doesn't fucking make sense, that in 2 seconds, not only did I travel from my country, my birth country, to South America, or but I drove a bus from Europe to South America, and I got there in 2 seconds. Isn't it fucking funny? It always fascinates me. It's like, because when I wake up, I'm like, how? But then I'm like, oh, it's a dream. Anyways, yeah, it's fascinating. It's super cool. I'm glad my dreams are back. I asked for them and now they're back. And okay, no animals here today. I had Kai for almost the entire day, but he wanted out, so I'm like, okay, you're gonna go out. Blue is getting earlier and earlier with him being unsettled about going outside, because there's still quite a bit amount of snow, because it's too cold to melt it, so we still have quite the snow here. And he freaking loves that. He gets his head in there, and then he comes out white in the face from all that snow. He just likes to dig his head in that snow. So I think that's he got used to me just letting him out in the backyard quite a few good times a day because of the snow. And now he's like, am I gonna go out? And I'm like, okay. Because when the weather is a little like on the freezing side, or not a lot of stuff to do out there, he's, we're gonna go out for his walk in the morning, then I let him out in the afternoon to run around the yard, and then one time at night, and that's that. Walk at night. But no, with the snow, it's like, no, every 5 minutes. Can I, Mom? Can I? So I think that's why he's becoming quite, you'll probably hear him pounding at the door or something. And you also see him at the end, because, you know, the usual, I'll go get him. But, yeah, that's about it. I think that's all I have to say for now. Yeah. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, a hawk, whatever you got going on. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar, and they will not work properly if you're watching this set up as a premiere. So if you find yourself watching this and you see a little sign up above the video that says premiere, then they will not work properly. Once you just watch this after the premiere, they'll magically fall into place, because this is pre-recorded. So roles can be reversed. This is open to any kind of placement you want to watch for. If you feel guided to watch for your rising, your sun, your moon, your Venus, your whatever you want to watch for. Open table here. But that's it. Let's get going. Earth signs, Capricorn. On your side, you get the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. You feel good about a commitment here. There's a lot of love there that you feel for this commitment at this moment in time. Like, you feel very strong about it. Very good. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands. Whoever this is going through something. Potentially a little painful, a little stressful. And they've been going through this for quite a minute. And I'm like, do you not know that? Because based on your energy, I'm seeing you looking at this and being like, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of, and it's fine. Maybe you do know it, and maybe that's how you're kind of helping out this energy or something, because you're showing up, supportive, loving, and all of that. But this energy is struggling a little bit, and they have been for a minute. For the connection, the Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil. Things have been uncertain for quite a minute here for the situation. I don't know what the hell that means, but now I see you again within this connection and telling me, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. Let me see what the connection, what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. I think it's a friendship or something, and maybe someone's struggling here and you're trying to do the best you can and be the best friend that you can. But it does look like sometimes you're in that place of, I have no idea what the fuck to do about this. But just hoping for the best, that things will turn out for the better. Especially for whoever's struggling here. So I think based off of your energy, I think you're in a good place with this, because unless you caused this pain or whatever this is, there's not a lot you can do about it. And even if you did cause it, this is on them to heal. Still, you can show up for it, be supportive and be like, hey, I want to work on things, yes. but it's still their pain that they're feeling that they have to be concerned about. But okay, I think you're doing plenty. And the times in which you show up as I don't know what to do, those are kind of normal too, because you know, there's nothing you can truly do, I think. But all right, moving on to Taurus. On your side, you get the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. You feel good about something that you're working on already here. You're working in a particular direction, potentially with somebody, but really just feeling good about something that you already have going on. And yeah, you're showing up really good here, with either a good feeling or just feeling good about something constantly here. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Temperance card. There's a change of direction here for whoever this is, I think. But it's looking good. It's not looking like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, things are changing. No, it's looking like, okay, you know, I'm making things turn in this direction. And it feels good to me. It feels right. So it feels like this change has been in the mix for a minute here for them, but now it's actually happening or something. And they feel confident about it. Okay. For the connection, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Devil. Like, I'm seeing this going well up until a certain point where an unhealthy energy is coming into play. And I can't tell what it is and where it's showing up from because I'm not clarifying. So I'm like, ah. But based off of your energy and their energy, I'm like, I think things are moving along in a nice way. It's like something shows up along the way, though, that kind of makes things look a little unhealthy. And again, I don't know what it is and what that is, but as of right now, things are looking like they're on the right track. And then bam. Let me see what the universe has. The Star, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, this could be it, actually. Because one of you, and I believe it's you, is kind of going on this path here, but that would imply that if you would take this path 100%, you would have to give something up that you don't want to give up on. So it's kind of like giving up on something of your own to take this path, even though this path feels good. It's not like you're being forced to, or, you know, it's not about that. Like, you want to take this path, but you have to give something up or something. And that's the part in which things might become a little unhealthy at some point. Not even now. Yes, now if you're doing this, but along the way, down the road, because you might realize what you just did here. By going along with this, having to give up on this might hit you later. And you would be like, potentially even blaming whatever this is or whoever this is. Like, I gave up on this because they're like, what? You know? So it's not showing up now, the unhealthiness of it, but be careful what you're letting go of and how you're letting go of it. A lot of the times we do it because we do it. Nobody forces us to, but then we still tend to blame whatever the situation is, so that, you know, I gave this up because of you. No, you gave it up because of you. We make the choices of giving up on things or whatever, ultimately. So, you know, it seems like it's building up to that direction there. Just be mindful of what you're giving up on, and if you want to. I don't think you have to. I on, no. But anyways. Moving on to Virgo. On your side, you get the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands. You could be waiting for something to finalize or come to a close. You're kind of in a process of waiting for something to complete its process of going south, or if just finalize. I feel like you're kind of like, you know, all hands are off. It's out of my control. I'm just going to let it happen, and I'm just waiting for it to be completed. Okay. The energy attached to you, the 6 of Wands, the Tower, the 7 of Swords. Well, this energy looks like they've created a little bit of a mess, but they're not going to be there to watch it unfold. So it's like, hold on, what? So I'm going to go, what am I doing? Because they created this tower falling, but they're leaving before it falls. Hold on, I'm seeing something fascinating. Either I'm starting to go blind, or... I'm not going blind. I swear to God I saw that, but I no longer see it. There's a... now I can't see. There's the sun trying to break through the clouds, and I saw it in all sorts of colors, almost like a rainbow spot or something. I'm still seeing it a little bit like that. But when I look directly at it, I can't see it like that. But when I look a little, yeah, like that, I can see it. But now I can't see shit because I'm looking in the direction of the sun. Anyways, yeah, it's someone's creating a mess, and they're not even going to be here for when the mess actually hits. You know, by the looks of it. For the connection, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress. I feel like you're trying your best to focus on the best things possible that are working out for you. So whatever is positive in your life, wherever you can find it, in whichever corner of your life you can find it, that's where you're going to focus on. And I kind of get the sense that that actually helps. And I feel like maybe that's why you're in this place of, you're like full on acceptance. You're not even trying to take control, not even for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a little odd, but now I get it when I look at where you're focusing on. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Sun, the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. Happiness is in disguise is what I get with this one. So I don't know what the fuck that means. But that's what I'm getting. Something is disguised as happiness here. It's looking like happiness. It's dancing like happiness. It's, you know, all sorts of... But it's not really. And I feel like this is the truth of it. Whatever's going on here unfolding is showing the true colors of this happiness. I swear to God, I see it as a little bit of a ray of rainbow or something. It's so fascinating what I'm seeing there. I think I'm gonna blind myself. Anyways, moving on to fire signs, Aries. There's some interesting things happening in the sky as well, in this, the shapes of the clouds and all of that. And then an airplane. What the? Okay, get the hell out of there. You're ruining it for everybody. Anyways, Like whenever I want to connect with nature in that way, like deep connection, airplane. Let's see, Aries. On your side, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords. I get the sense here that you're coming from a place in which you couldn't necessarily make up your mind, or you were trying to figure something out. Well, now you're going at something with a lot of clarity. So if you didn't know exactly, or you were trying to work through something here, you finally reached the point of, this is it. I know what I'm doing. I'll go for it because now it feels clear and right. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Ooh. This energy is way behind you. Yeah, they're connected to you, but they're way behind. They're holding themselves back, big time. There's past traumas, past experiences that are not allowing them to move forward. And when they are allowing them to move forward, they do it so slow that it kind of leaves this major gap between their energy and yours. So I don't know what this is about, but you got someone that's with you physically, but from an energetic standpoint, they're way behind there. Not that they want to, they really want to, be there with you, but for the connection, the Six of Wands, the Moon, the Eight of Cups. This is weird, because it's showing up as someone has a good feeling about something here, but for right now something's not working out, and they know that too, but they're like, it's gonna be okay though. And they're not just saying that from that place of trying to boost their their spirit or anything. They just know, like, they trust that this is gonna work out. Not right now though, so I feel like that could be you. I don't know. Let me see what the universe has. The Nine of Wands, the Lovers, the Empress. Yeah, something's going against this for now. Not against this. It's like if you were to flow in this with the course of this, and the wind was blowing that way and you were blowing with the wind. Right now, the wind kind of took a turn. So you're kind of going against the wind here. And that's what's happening here. Like, usually this kind of runs on a regular organic flow with the wind. Right now, for some reason, you're against the current. Not that you want it to be, it's just a little bit challenging at this moment in time. And it is what it is. It happens sometimes. As long as you acknowledge, hey, we're just kind of going against the current, but we'll be okay. At some point, we'll... And again, I see someone knowing that, being like, no, it's not right now, but we're going to be okay. Okay. Good. But, that's it. All right, moving on to Leo. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Death card. You're coming in with this one saying something like, all good things must come to an end type of thing. So you got something good going on here, but there's something about it ending. But I don't think I think it's a must. It's gotta. If anything, I think it's a change from that to something else, or the same thing but looking very different or something. Because it doesn't come through as, okay, there's an ending here and I'm drowning in the pain of it. I don't get it like that. I get it as like you understanding the process of things here. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. This energy has a very good feeling. Whatever is opening up for I think there's a partnership here or something, because that's how it's shown up. They got a good feeling about where things are going. Okay. For the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands. Yeah, both of you have a good feeling about. So a door needs to close for another one to open. And for this one that opens, this energy has a good feeling about it. The both of you have a good feeling about it. You're both kind of showing me that, okay, you got a good feeling about it. Yes, but things are going to settle within this new energy, no matter how good it is, in a while. Like, it's not settling right now. It's shaping up in that good direction, but it's not there for now. It's going to be. So you trust that everything's going to fall into place here. The both of you, which is a rare sight usually. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. You're in a transitional period of time here. As you move towards something new that looks promising, looks good, you feel good about it and all of that, you're actually having to leave something behind or close a door behind you. And it's seemingly a pretty slow process. I don't necessarily take it as slow. I take it as that's just the flow of it. But you might feel at times that, okay, you know, it's kind of dragging its feet here, you know. But it is what it is. It's looking good ahead, really good. It's looking good behind too. Whatever you're closing the door on, you're recognizing that it was a good thing, you know. So, okay. Moving on to Sagittarius. On your side, you get the Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups. You're dealing with the connection that feels very strong, usually in general, very strong, very intense, very well put together in the way that the energies feel attached to one another. So it's looking really good from an energetic perspective. Physically, I feel like this connection somehow is going through something quite difficult. And you recognize that, they're recognizing that too. The energy attached to you, the Death card, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands. The problem is, if it is something difficult, you're taking it as it's hard, but we'll keep on moving through it and we'll come at the other end of it somehow. They're taking it as, uh-oh, the shit hit the fan. I better get the hell out of Dodge. I'm done. So for the connection, the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, the King of Swords. Because you think you can count on this energy. Okay, yeah, something's challenging, something's difficult. What are you going to do? Run? Apparently. Ready to throw in the towel. Like, it's too difficult. And it's like, then is it as intense and as important to them as it is for you? If at the first sign of struggle, they're just gonna, you know, that's where you need to kind of see where things are here and kind of measure those scales and see that it is the same for everybody involved. Because based on the actions that I'm seeing here, no, it's not. It means something to you and it's big and it's this and it's that. And it means something to them too, but it might not mean the same thing that it means to you. You know? So that's where you need to understand what's going on. Did I give you the connection? Did I say the cards? In case I didn't, the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, the King of Swords. But that's what it's about, where you need to kind of see clearly what's going on here, if this is what's at play. You're ready to fight for something, they're ready to bail. Very different energies. From the universe for you, as a final advice, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. Again, you're coming in with the perception of, you know, yeah, it's going to be challenging, and no matter how challenging it gets, I want to work on this, I want to fight on this, I want to, you know, I'll show up for this. Are they? I don't see them even saying anything about it, let alone showing up for it. I don't know. So you're ready, you're willing. Are they? Okay. Alrighty, moving on to air signs, Libra. On your side, you get the Six of Swords, the Devil, the Seven of Wands. You're staying away from something until it kind of gets its shit together. It's kind of like this energy of, you know what, until things are clear and healthy here, I'm just going to go opposite of that. I'm just going to go over there and keeping my distance from here. Because something's quite unhealthy in a particular place here, or dynamic, or whatever you got going on. And you're like, I don't want that. I don't want that, so I'll keep my distance until things clear up here. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. I mean, that might work, because this energy, whatever this is on this side, is working towards bringing a healthier type of an energy to the surface. So whatever happened here, this energy is definitely saying, I'm there for it. I'm willing to work on it. Okay. For the connection, the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands. I feel like somebody's jumping to conclusions or something, and it's creating this whole mess. Where it's like, let's say I'm trying to carry a conversation with you, right? And I start my sentence, and even before I finish, because you interrupted me, it's like I'm not even saying, you know, a full sentence because I get interrupted, and I'm like, what, hold on, let me get my point across, let me finish. Like, not even know, there's something in there. There's that jumping to conclusions from my first word or second or 2-3 words that I say, and it's like, why when I didn't even finish what I wanted to say? You don't know what I want to say. Oh yeah, I do. No, you don't. Ultimately, you know. So I don't know who's doing that. Who's the jumper to conclusions? I'm assuming this energy, because, you know, I'm not going to be part of this. I don't know. But let's see what the universe has. From the universe, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Tower. This worked out great until one point when it started not working out great. And I don't know what broke it, what happened, what created this mess that I'm seeing here. But it's not great, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be worked on. So it's one of those, you know, we can pretend that we don't see it only for so long. At some point, we gotta address the elephant in the room. And I don't know if this is the time when the elephant is being addressed, but this is definitely the time in which the elephant is being worked on, at least on one side. So at least there's movement around the elephant, because there is a big-ass elephant here. That popped in potentially quite recently. I don't think it's always been there in this one, but it's there now. So, yeah. Moving on to Aquarius. All right. On your side, you get the Queen of Swords, the Justice card, the Four of Cups. You're upset about something, but you're showing up with the white flag. Like, okay, yeah, I'm upset, but, you know, I still want to make things right, and I still want for things to be balanced. I still want for things to be good. I'm still upset about it, though. Okay. That's okay. It's your intention that I see here as that of let's try to balance things out. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Somebody made an impulsive decision. Of course you're upset. Because somebody's shown up as, you know what, I'm done. Goodbye. I'm done. La-di-da. Here I go. It looks to be an impulsive decision, though. It looks to be one of those in-the-moment kind of types of things. It's unexpected. It's like, what the fuck? But it does seem to be impulsive. Of course you're upset. Because you're rational here. You're like, what? Doesn't match. The energies don't match. Impulsive plus calculated, rational, clear. Okay? For the connection, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower. I mean, you're definitely showing up in that sense of what the fuck just happened. If this was just a spur of the moment type of thing, yes, I'm open to working on it and I'm there with it. I'm okay. I can get over it. It's fine. Yeah, it upsets me and it insults me, but I can get over it. But if this is what you want, truly, and if this is what's meant for the situation, then fuck it. Okay, so be it. It is what it is. So, again, there's definitely a sense of reason to you, versus this other energy I'm seeing you dealing with. But, I have no idea where this is going. If it's, I don't know. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands. Okay. There's mutual love and openness here. I just see very spontaneous, out of nowhere, with no explanation whatsoever types of energy showing up. And then I'm looking at what's underneath it all, and there's that openness towards one another. And I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? And I feel like that's your reaction too. And then again, of course it's going to upset you if it's unannounced, nothing, just showing up as, yeah, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm out of here, goodbye. And then they leave. They don't even wait for, what? Nothing. I don't know. To me, it feels like a very, it's even beyond a midlife crisis where somebody goes, you know, off the racket and it's like, I'm just going to do this and that. I'm not going to give a shit. Like, it's beyond that. Because to me, it feels like it lasts for exactly a split second. This intention of, I'm out of here, I'm done. I don't see them coming back within that changing of mind state, but I don't see it lasting. I don't see it like set as, I don't know. It's a shit show. But anyways, moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to put something behind you by focusing on only what's in front of you. Only what's that way. If whatever that energy there is gonna try, hey Gemini, hey, you're not even going. You're gonna keep going. No. I'm not hearing you. I'm not even gonna look in your direction to acknowledge that you're there, because you're not there, because this is my reality. Get the fuck out of my reality. I'm gonna go there. Okay, thank you. You know, that's kind of the attitude. The energy attached to you, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords. This is someone that's avoiding shit. This is someone that doesn't, there's a complete lack of acknowledgement, of ownership of their own actions, of, you know, of looking at things from the perspective of, let me heal. Now, there's the, okay, I'm going through horrific experiences in my life, and I'll just bypass them as if they never happened. And the result of that would be a shit show. So they just keep on walking away from problems in the same way. And that just creates more pain for them, or it adds to the compartment of pain, not to the compartment of healing that pain. It just builds up and they're like, no tomorrow. So yeah, walk away. For the connection, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups. The connection is basically with you here. It's a commitment to yourself by the looks of it. It's like, I just want healthy things. I just want open things, loving things, and healthy things. And potentially acknowledging that this is not one of them. Because from what I see here, it's not for now. Maybe one day they'll be like, oh, you know, I don't know. And they'll start looking at things from that perspective of, I think I need to heal. You think? Let me see what the universe has. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands. And it's difficult. It's not easy, but you're doing it. You got a lot of determination to keep on going and focusing only on what's ahead of you, not on this energy, especially if it's back there being like, Gemini said, don't leave. Don't leave. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to not turn. But you're very determined too. So I see you doing it. Okay. Very healthy approach, I must say. On your end. So, moving on to water signs, Pisces. On your side, you get the Devil, the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles. You're looking into the unhealthiness of things. And you started with you. Okay, what within me is unhealthy? My beliefs. Okay, let's take a look at that. My values. Okay, let's look into that. The way I bring up patterns, the way, all sorts of things within you first and then within your environment. You're cleaning up, basically. Learning a lot through these unhealthy energies you're seeing, either attached to you or within your environment. The energy attached to you, you get the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Well, this is one of the unhealthy energies that you might be looking in the direction of, because this shows up as indeed a soul connection. So definitely someone that's part of your soul family, but that doesn't have to mean Family, it could be someone, you know, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be someone you're working with, it could be someone you just saw for a split second at a cafeteria back at college 40 years ago. I don't know. Anybody. But this one in particular definitely comes in for some sort of self-gratification. There's that sense of, I'm gonna show up only when I need something, and then off the grid I go. Yeah, that would be called an unhealthy energy. So this is someone that would show up only in the times that they need someone. I don't know what they're doing there, but and then they're off. So this is the energy you're looking at, and this is the energy that's connected to you at this time as you're kind of sorting through unhealthy things in your life. So this would definitely qualify this one. The energy attached to, no, for the connection, the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Death card. I mean, I feel like you're kind of struggling with this one in terms of what to do about it. When you look at it from the logical perspective and from outside of you being outside of the situation rather than involved in the situation, you're kind of seeing that the only logical outcome for this would be to just cut it off, right? It's unhealthy. It's not working out. What is there to argue about with yourself? This is something that's not working out. This is something that's definitely falling into a category of unhealthy, you know? So what is there to argue? But you kind of are still. When you know the end result of this, you know where this is going to lead eventually. If you are truly passionate about cleaning up the unhealthy in your life, this is going to go in that drawer. And you know that. The energy is definitely already present for that to happen. So let me see. Let's see what the universe has. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, you're just kind of dragging your feet. You just kind of want to, like, I don't want to rush or anything. I don't want to, I want this process of eliminating this from my life to be slow so that at the end of it, I know that I made the right decision and I didn't rush into anything. I didn't rush into making any kinds of decisions. I get it. I get where you're coming from. At the same time, I'm already seeing the energy that's available for this, the drawer that's available for this. If you want to take your time with it. Still gonna end up in the same drawer. But anyways. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Chariot, the Hangman. Woo! You're on a roll here. You're in some sort of like hand in hand with the universe type of an energy here. You know exactly what you're doing. You're like, I'm using my intuition. I know clearly what the path for this one is, and I'm going there. And at the same time, you're standing still. You're just kind of letting the universe do its thing here. You're not in the way at all. You're just kind of going with the flow of whatever the hell is going on here. But your energy is aligned with, you're just going with the flow. And it feels good. Okay. For the energy that's attached to you, the World card, the Sun, the Two of Wands, they're looking to be closing in on ending a cycle that seemed to have been happy. But they're not there yet with it to close it. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that means. But okay. For the connection, the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. You might agree to disagree here with whoever this is. I feel like this cycle has to do somehow with you. And yes, you're going with the flow, but they may not like that necessarily. And that comes into disagreement with how you're kind of taking things here and how you're navigating through this. So that creates a little bit of friction, a little bit of, well, you know, aren't you going to do anything? Aren't you going to like fight this? And it's not that you're not fighting it, you're just going with the flow. And they're a little bit more bumpy. So you might have, through this process, which I don't even know what the fuck process this is, but it's a process here. You might be bumping heads along the way, not agreeing on certain things. But you're still coming from that place of just going with the flow. They're trying, but they're not coming from the same place. So yeah, it might be a bumpy ride here for whatever is happening, but as long as you stay aligned with this energy, you should have a smoother ride than even them. From the universe, you get the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and you also have this just knowing within you that everything's going to fall into place and everything's going to be okay for everybody involved, even if not right away. You just gotta, you know, kind of go through this bumpy ride to get there. At the other end of this, where you're showing me a clear belief that, yeah, no, everything's gonna be okay for everybody involved. Okay, if you say so. I believe you, because you're showing up in full alignment here with your higher self and with the universe. But anyways, that is it for you. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. It almost looks like, I heard it exactly like that. Someone's working on a broken marriage. Could be that. Something indeed shows up as being, you know, upside down, maybe broken, but not broken completely. And then I see effort on your side to work on this. So the intention is definitely open towards, let's try, at least, on your side. The energy attached to you, the Hangman, the Chariot, the Strength card. Are you dealing with the Scorpios? It's a very similar energy to Scorpios here. But really kind of going with the flowing, going with what they feel is right for this, and they kind of seem to be on the same page with you, though. They kind of seem to be wanting to work in the direction of lifting this up as well, even though challenging, you know. Or there's a sense of acceptance, overall acceptance on their part, that this is going to be whatever it's meant to be. That doesn't mean that they're not doing anything about it. I see them kind of checking in with themselves in terms of, do I want to work on this? Do I not? There's times in which I do. There's times in which I don't. And, you know, I'll honor that type of thing. So, okay. For the connection, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords. This is kind of like up and down and left and right. It's going to have times, this experience, in which it's going to look like, okay, we're both doing this and we're both trying. And it's looking like, okay, it's looking good-ish. It's looking like it's going somewhere. And then there's going to be times in which, yeah, no, This is not going well, you know. So it has, you know, the ups and downs of every situation that keeps on trying, because that's basically what's going on here from what I can see. Okay. It's a work in progress type of an energy. From the universe, as a final advice, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the World card. It's kind of shown up as, don't forget to put yourself first through this process. And in all honesty, it's shown up for both sides, you know, at the same time. Like, okay, whatever happens here and however this progresses, don't ever lose sight of putting yourself first and your needs and your well-being first, which it's kind of a given that it would show up on both sides. It's really emphasized that this is for both, by the way, you know. So it's interesting. As long as that's going to be at play, the putting yourself first energy on both sides, this should go where it needs to go, whatever the hell that means. So, okay, but that is it. And now, you know what you're going to make me do? You're not going to make me do anything because, you know, you can't. So I'll make me go get Blue, say hi to you, and then I have to release him into the snow because that's where he likes it. But yeah, be right back. Blue has developed a habit for the last couple of days. Oh, you're so not guilty. To steal my hats and my scarves that I use to wrap myself around like a little Eskimo type of character when I go out there with him, because it's so freezing that only my eyes are out. He has developed, and at nighttime I have those beanies with little lights, you know, lantern things, and because he found one of those, look at him, he looks so innocent. He's like, who, me? I would never. You're not going to trick me because I found you with the lantern in your mouth. Because he enjoys to chew on those for some reason, and I found two of them that were chewed by him. Now I went to get him right now, and I saw my regular beanie on the floor, and I'm like, were you looking for that lantern and you couldn't find it, or what's that doing there? And the scarves too, and I think it's because of the spot that the beanie was on, because I use the same spot for, it's on the back of the couch, that's where I leave it, but he never touched those before until he discovered the ones with the lights. And now I got lazy in trying to figure out another spot to put my stuff, but that's the most comfortable when I go out. It's right there. I take anyways, nobody touched it, no animal, no nothing, until he found my light beanie, and then he took care of it. And then the second one, and now I think he's looking for the third one, which he hasn't gotten to it yet, because otherwise I'm not taking out there at night so that coyotes eat us without me seeing what's eating us. I won't see without the light, you know. Getting older, I can't see shit. Can barely see in the light. Anyways, that's what baby Blue here, the innocent little Blue, is doing lately. He's chewing at my, now that he can't find shoes anymore because I hide them everywhere, he's like, okay, well, let's go to hats, because that's a good idea. And he did, and that's the result. And now my hat is on the floor. Great. Anyways, you're making a lot of wind here with that tail, and it's very, very chilly when you do that. You don't give a shit, you little bear. You little bear. You don't give a shit about that. You don't give a shit about that, do you? Yo, I fucking adore you. I can't even get mad at you when I find my hats and my lanterns and my everything kind of ripped apart by you, but no. You're not allowed to do that, Bubba. What if I came and, you know, What the fuck do you got? Oh, I got one of your toys and I destroyed it. You would probably love that because you're a dog. Can't give you an example that would affect you in the same way because you don't give a shit. Well, I tried. But anyways, I fucking adore you, my little bear. That's what I love about big dogs, because with Oscar, I couldn't do that because he was so small and fragile that he would, no. But with this one, I can do this, and I can pull on his fur and on his skin, and he's like, yeah, do it some more, mama. Ow. Oh my god, did you break the chair? Potentially. No, I'm not gonna play. No. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Coming back soon. As in this weekend with the March readings. Love you guys. Bye.